guys, this is Nathan from Nathan's Online Academy, and today we're doing something different. We are going to take a look at what's in my gym bag. 我的健身包里有什么东西？我不是健身博主，我也不是网红，我也不做业配，所以今天我们最主要的宗旨还是教各位英文，并且让各位了解一下健身相关的一些用品、用具的英文单词。Okay, so let's take a look at what's inside my gym bag. 好，我们就一件一件拿，东西有点多。So the first thing we see are boxing gloves. Gloves 手套 boxing 拳击，所以这一副是拳套。These are 10 ounce 10盎司的拳套。Boxing 拳击不代表说 boxing gloves 只能用在拳击。You can use them for mixed martial arts 综合格斗。You can use them for Muay Thai 泰拳 or any kind of striking 击技力技。So my gloves. The next thing we see is a generic water bottle. 水壶 or you can also call it a water flask. F-L-A-S-K flask 也是水壶的意思。This is going to be a hassle to get out. Next thing we see here is my leather belt. This is also called a lifting belt or powerlifting belt or maybe a weightlifting belt. 有很多不一样的说法，其实大同小异。它就是举重或者是健力 powerlifting 用的一个 belt 腰带。It's made from leather, by the way. It needs to be a certain thickness in order to support your core. When you brace against the leather, you are able to push or pull heavier weight. 这个我们两个一起说好了。So these, sadly, this has come undone. But well, when wrapped, it looks like this, clean, nice, and tidy. These are hand wraps. 绑手带 wrap 本身是缠绕包覆的意思。So we wrap these around the hands. Well, to be more specific, the wrist joint, the knuckles over here, these are knuckles, the thumb, in order to protect them and to keep them locked in place when you are striking somebody or when you are hitting a heavy bag. 所以这是我们打拳用的绑手带 hand wraps. And these are wrist wraps. 我们刚刚才讲完 wrist joint 腕关节 So normally a generic wrist wrap will look like this. It has one thumb loop over here. Loop 是一个回圈，一个 closed circle. Thumb 是大拇指。So you put your thumb through the loop if you want to. Sometimes I don't, so I do this. And then you wrap the wrist wrap over and under your wrist joint a few more times. Then there's a Velcro strap over here. You connect it. Velcro 是魔鬼毡. So now your wrist is well protected and supported. We usually use wrist wraps when we are doing pressing motions. For example, the bench press or when you are doing any kind of shoulder press or chest machines. These green little things that look like a number 6. These are lifting straps or weightlifting straps. 这个是我们的拉力带 strap 它本身其实就跟 wraps 有一点点类似，但 strap 它是跟什么东西连接在一起的绑带，或者是一个带子的意思。We use lifting straps to lift heavy things. So how it works is it's like this. We pass it through the loop over here, pull it through, put your hand, wrist up, into the middle of the strap, and pull it tight. That's it. And then you can wrap it around any kind of stuff you want to lift. Usually it's a barbell or maybe it's a bar on top of a head. Well, that's it. These are lifting straps. 我们顺便补充一点，这个在英文里面我们叫做 figure 6. Figure 6 means that these straps look like the number 6. These are my deadlifting shoes. 硬举鞋 Deadlifting 我们之前有讲过吗？ Deadlifting 就是硬举 We lift from a dead stop. Dead stop 代表一切是静止的 The inertia is max. Deadlifting shoes, you can use them to do sumo deadlifting, 相扑硬举 or conventional deadlifting, 传统式硬举 Do you really need these? Well, you don't really need these. You can just go barefoot or you can just use normal flat-soled shoes. The sole here refers to 最下面的鞋底的部分，它必须要是 flat. It needs to be flat 才有办法去最佳的去传导你的力量。These bad boys. 这个我们也一起讲。通常我们在讲袖子，我们用英文称之为 sleeve. So these are short sleeves, right? Now, these bad boys over here, the green ones, are knee sleeves. 它是拿来套在膝盖上的，我们称之为护膝 knee sleeves. 好，因为它跟袖子一样， 简单来说，我们膝盖脚放进去，拉上来。Okay. Under the same context, these guys are elbow sleeves. 是套在手肘上的。Just like this. 那这有点松掉了 but well, it works just fine. So why do we use knee sleeves or elbow sleeves? We use them to protect the elbow and the knee joint, for extra support, for constriction, to lock the joint in place, to prevent accidents from happening, to keep the joints well lubricated, and to prevent inflammation. 接下来是我平常也会带一些其他东西。So these are bands, elastic bands. 这是我们的弹力带。所以通常我会拿来做拉伸的动作，可能做一点 dynamic stretch 拉伸 dynamic 动态的，所以我可能会拿来做 dynamic stretching 动态拉伸。Before I do a heavy workout or before I jump straight into my working sets, these are gymnastic rings. Gymnastic rings 是我们的吊环，或者是也可以称之为体操吊环，通常是体操选手会拿来用的。So what do we use gymnastic rings for? We use them to do ring pull-ups. 所以到时候在拉的时候，我们就可以用这个来做吊环，引体向上。So these are my rings, my gymnastic rings. 所以这个是什么东西呢？ This is what we call a weight attachment, or it is a weighted belt attachment. 就像我们在写信的时候，通常会 attach the file, right? Attachment 是额外附加，或者是可以额外加诸在什么东西上面的一个物件。So this is a belt attachment. How do we attach it? Let's take my belt as an example. We put the belt on, and then we put this attachment, loop it through the belt over here, like this. Loop it through, and then it's attached. So why do we need this belt attachment? Well, I use it to do weighted dips, weighted pull-ups. Anything weighted, I use this little attachment. So here is our chain. Why do we need a chain? We use it to loop through plates. 所以我们用这个铁链来串过不一样的杠片，让杠片得以横跨在我的身体上。所以到时候在做引体或者是在做双杠撑体的时候呢，才会有加注的重量在上面。So this is my liquid chalk. Liquid chalk 是液态镁粉或是酯花粉。Chalk 通常是指石灰的意思啊。所以其实打开来挤在手上，它是液态的 ，it's liquid. And rub your hands, wave them around to air them out, and then the liquefied chalk solidifies. 它会固态化，会达到一个酯滑的一个效果。那为什么需要这个呢？譬如说你想要徒手去做握力、抓力的训练，或者是你可能要吊单杠，那你就会需要使用它，尤其是当你负重的时候，或者是你做非常非常高次数的时候。So.Liquid chalk for you. Well, this is what's in my gym bag. 之后我们会再做一系列跟健身、跟运动相关的。毕竟我自己对运动非常有热忱，所以我也希望透过我有热忱的事情来向各位介绍一些相关的英文用语以及说法。That's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. I will see all of you guys next time. Nathan out.